Right now, inside your head, there is a piece of plastic. About the size of a credit card. You can't feel it. You've never seen it. Your brain feels completely normal, but it's there. Scientists have weighed it, and every single year, that amount is getting bigger. In people with memory loss, with dementia, they found 5 to 7 times more of it. So here's the part that should scare you. You'd think nature has no answer for this. That plastic is forever, and we're stuck with it. But in 2017, something appeared that seemed to break that rule. A tiny worm. A worm that eats plastic. The whole world called it a miracle. But this miracle hides a darker twist. And if you stay till the end, it won't just change how you see plastic. It'll change how you see every solution humans have ever invented. Let's start in Spain. A normal morning, 2017, Dr. Federica Bertocchini was cleaning her beehives. She pulled out some little worms, dropped them in a plastic bag, set it aside. A few hours later, she came back. The bag was torn open. The worms were crawling across the floor. Now, most people would throw the bag away. The story ends there. But she noticed something strange. The holes weren't random. They looked eaten. So she took the worms to her lab. Fresh polyethylene bag, controlled conditions, timer running. 40 minutes later, the first holes appeared. Within 12 hours, the bag was basically gone. And when they tested it, the answer was almost unbelievable. The worm's saliva contained enzymes. Enzymes that were snapping the chemical bonds of plastic apart. Spit. Their spit was dissolving plastic. The news exploded. Headlines everywhere. Nature has handed us the cure for plastic. And here's why the world went insane over a worm. Look at what we've done to the planet. In the middle of the Pacific Ocean, there's a patch of garbage. It's not an island, it's a soup of floating plastic, and it's roughly the size of 2 Pakistans. A 2014 study counted at least 5.25 trillion pieces of plastic in it, weighing around 269,000 tons. Because of this one patch alone, every year, about 1 million seabirds die, and 100,000 marine mammals eaten by it, trapped in it, strangled by old fishing nets drifting through it. And here's the worst part. This isn't the only one. There are at least 5 giant garbage patches on Earth, and nobody knows how many smaller ones. Then there's Victor Vescovo, a retired naval officer who decided to dive to the deepest point of all 5 oceans, 11 kilometers down, deeper than any human had gone, a place no sunlight has ever reached. And what was waiting for him at the bottom? A plastic bag, a wrapper. 11 kilometers down, in total darkness, our trash got there first, and it will never leave. Plastic doesn't rot. It doesn't break down. It just piles up for centuries. At our current pace, experts say that by 2040, the plastic in the ocean will triple, until there's more plastic in the sea than fish. So now you understand. When a worm shows up that can eat the stuff, the whole planet holds its breath. These insects weigh less than a gram, and suddenly they were humanity's last hope. Labs around the world, billions of dollars, thousands of scientists, all chasing one tiny worm. But here's where the story turns. 2021, Brandon University, Canada. 2 researchers, Dr. Bryan Cassone and Dr. Christophe LeMoine, looked closer, not at the worms, at their poop. Everyone assumed the plastic was being fully digested, gone, erased. But under the microscope, the plastic hadn't disappeared at all. It had just been shattered into microplastics, 1,000 times smaller and 1,000 times more dangerous. The kind of plastic you can't see, the kind that gets everywhere, the kind that's already inside you. And this is the part that's actually about you, because microplastics don't need worms to reach you. They're already in the air you're breathing right now. Data from the University of Portsmouth puts it like this. Take every plastic particle you breathe in over 1 year. Line them up. That line is as tall as 2 giraffes. Over your whole life, it can stretch as long as the Eiffel Tower is tall. And where does it come from? Your polyester clothes, your sofa, your carpet, your car tires grinding on the road. Every day you inhale hundreds of microplastics and hundreds of thousands of nanoplastics. But breathing isn't even the main way they get in. You drink them. That plastic water bottle? A study by Columbia University and the National Institutes of Health tested it. In just 1 liter, they found about 240,000 plastic particles, and 90% of them were nano-sized. So small they slip straight through your cells. Now think about it. Soft drinks, juice, energy drinks, all in the same bottles. And don't assume nano is the harmless one. Because it's smaller, it goes deeper into your organs, into places microplastics can't reach. So where does all of it end up? Look at the brain. Since 1997, the plastic found in our organs has been climbing fast, and it collects in the brain more than anywhere else, 8 to 10 times more than any other organ. Enough that an average human brain now holds roughly a credit card's worth of plastic. Remember that piece I mentioned at the very start? That's this. And here's the line that should stop you cold. People with dementia had 5 to 7 times more of these particles in their brain. A normal brain averaged around 5,000 particles per gram. A dementia brain, around 30,000. Ever feel brain fog? Slow thinking? Like you just can't hold on to a memory? We don't have all the answers yet, but scientists are now asking if this is part of why. So how did a worm ever learn to eat the thing poisoning us? It's an accident. Waxworms eat beeswax, and the chemical structure of beeswax is almost identical to polyethylene. Both are long chains of carbon. Millions of years of evolution gave these worms enzymes to break down wax. Plastic just happened to look the same to them. That's it. A lucky match. So scientists got smarter. Forget the worms. Focus on the enzymes. Enzymes from a family called hexamerin and phenol oxidase. The idea was simple. Supercharge them. Mass produce them. Break plastic all the way down with no microplastic left behind. Clean. Complete. Perfect. But then comes the uncomfortable math. Right now, there are about 10 billion tons of plastic on Earth, and we add 400 million tons more every single year. Just to break down what already exists, you'd need enzyme power equal to 2 quintillion worms. Decades of non-stop effort, and every country on Earth cooperating. Meanwhile, plastic production isn't slowing down, it's doubling. By 2040, tripling. We are trying to bail out a sinking ship while someone drills more holes in it. So here's the truth nobody wants to say. The problem was never carelessness. It's convenience. Plastic is strong, lasts forever, and costs almost nothing. It's a $600 billion machine feeding the economy of every country. Who wins? Manufacturers, stores, governments, you, me. Who loses? The ocean, the fish, the animals, and a future too far away for us to feel. And this is the pattern. This is the part that's bigger than plastic. Humans find a problem. We build a solution, and we never stop to ask what that solution will break next. We cut down forests for space and choked our own air. We built dams for power and drowned whole ecosystems. We built the internet to connect and got addicted instead. Every solution quietly creates the next problem. The worm was supposed to save us from plastic. Instead, it turned plastic into something smaller and worse and impossible to clean. So look at the worm one more time. We poisoned the entire planet for our own convenience. And when nature offered us a way out, we found a way to make it dangerous too. That credit card of plastic in your head isn't a freak accident. It's the bill, and the worms didn't choose any of this. We did, and we still are.